I literally need another ultra-fast stack inserter to unload sufficiently. Even that's not enough. Wow. Wow, even that's not enough. Maybe I need some stack size increases. That's a thing. I might need stack size increases. Yeah, about that. About that, see? So that's my super steel again. As I continue to delay here, going into things that I need to go into, I can start requesting the Mark 4 of you instead of the Mark 3 of you. So those can just die. Yes, my Infinite Technologies mod would add that capability to get more stack size stuff, I suppose. Because sadly, that is not a vanilla feature. That should that particular tech to increase inserter stack size infinitely, like that seems like something that should be vanilla, right? That seems like a vanilla feature that should exist. All right, I've done the hot air overhaul thing. Now it's the molten glass overhaul thing. How you doing? Do I have things? Yes, I do. Good. I have stuff. I could also go around and grab the Mark IV buildings of this processing chain for the glass and just reduce the amount of stuff that I need down to one building each for all the stuffs. Sorta. But nah, I will manage. So the way that this is set up, by the way, I had 5 yellow belts, or 5 red belts, excuse me, of output here worth of the ore. Then I added these. Then I added these. These added a bit more than that. These added a bit more than that. What is my product mining productivity? Plus 60% of mining productivity. At this point, about to go up to plus 70% once this tech happens. So that means that it's outputting. I don't think it's 101.52. Pretty sure that's not the accurate value because again, it is limited to 1 per tick. One cycle per tick is the fastest it can go. Oh right, you have you are Mark III now, and you actually have compatibility with the mod that I'm using. So I am using, just as a reminder, a version of Tiracef's module slot overhaul mod for Pyrannodons, because the setting for module slot counts has been removed from the game in its entirety. The setting for the module slot overhaul stuffs is gone from base PySuite. So by default now, why do I even have Mark 3 high pressure furnaces? I should have exclusively Mark 4s. By default, it is every building has 1 module slot at Mark 1. They have 2 at Mark 2. And they have 3 at Mark 3 and 4 at Mark 4. They are plus 1 per tier for every single building in the PySuite that has modules at this point in time. The one building I can think of off the top of my head that does not have modules is the Botanical Nursery. What this mod does, the module slot overhaul, is it gives you options that allows you to change the number of module slots a building has. It's designed in such a way that any sort of so that it can take into account a differing amount of module slots on buildings. Although that is now somewhat of a moot point. Somewhat of a moot point. I didn't add the glassworks. Alright, that's a thing that I need to do. So the way glassworks is pipe coal processing. Alright, I need to make a note of that. I need to add glassworks building to module slot overhaul. So the module slot overhaul by TRSF was not updated for 0.18 and did not include all of the buildings. So what I have done is I have done exactly that. I have updated it for use in 0.18 and added all of the buildings. Apparently I missed one. Because I just forgot that the glassworks was a building that was added to the Pi suite. To not Pi Alien Life. It was added to coal processing. This particular feature, by the way, this building, the reason this building exists is because it was commissioned. Someone decided to commission the creation of this concept of having a glassworks. So that's why this exists, by the way. Someone wanted it and was willing to pay for it to happen. So yeah, that's a thing. So I have molten glass. My molten glass needs to become glass. And I need to remember that it needs to be stuffed. It needs stuffed. You need to have all of the speed on the planet. That'll affect both of these. You need to make glass with hot air. So I need hot air. Oh joy. Oh bliss. Oh. Oh. Alrighty then. So I need hot air here. Is there a place nearby? Oh, hey, I need hot air there as well. Hey, I found another spot I missed. For the hot air stuff. So there we go. I knew I would discover that I missed stuff. So yeah, when I add this to the mod, basically what's going to happen is that instead of being +1 each tier, it's going to be double each tier. So it'll be, instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, it'll be 1, 2, 4, 8, which at Mark 4, which by the time you get to Mark 4, it was said very well in the last stream in the chat. Someone said that or even I think maybe in the on the community Discord, something along the lines of, if I get to Mark 4, I deserve 8 module slots. To which I agree. I agree with that sentiment. If you get to Mark 4, you deserve to have 8 module slots. And it's no solid input here either. It's just fuel and the stuffs, the molten. That's not the molten. That's the molten. Just add hot air. Okay. How am I going to do this with the hot air? As it turns out, I am going to actually do the hot air station up here. Completely separately. Because there's this nice little station up here that I can use. Just place the thing. Just place the thing for me. Bring me some hot air. Because I need that hot air in my life. Going down. Oh wow, that actually lines up perfectly. Cool. And I will need this on the other side as well. Because it's going to service the neighbors, the next door neighbors. Excuse me. There you go. Pipe logistics. Everyone loves pipe logistics. There's the output I was looking for. Now I have my alloys again. Flowing. The alloys flow freely. And now I should have some glass being produced down here. A little bit of glass. I have a little bit of glass. Yeah, it apparently consumes a lot of molten. Like a full thingy of molten. Wow, that makes a lot of molten. Right, sliders. That makes a lot of molten. 8,400 per second. Yeah, ignore the icon. Actual craft time is really bad at handling icons. So, especially in the Pi suite, it's just a thing that I noticed about that. I do not have the pure sand, or the, well, I might actually have the quartz, the pure quartz to feed that. I don't have, or do I? Do I? No, no, I do not. I do not have the throughputs of the pure sand for that. Can I have the throughput of the pure sand for that? Absolutely. It will involve something that looks a little bit like this. It'll look a little bit like this. Yeah. I probably don't have enough, doohickeys. There's one more part to this. There's this part to this. That's also all of that. So what in the world? What in the world is this? This is pure sand, beaconed out the wazoo, with when moduled to extremes. The extreme extremes, yes, the extremist of extremes. I'm just gonna pick up some more water wells. More water wells are required. I apparently also need pumps and another input station because I'm going to need to have molten. I'm going to need to bring molten to my mall in particular. I'm going to need to bring molten to various locations, actually, because I have a petri dish facility, I have an incubated petri dish facility, I've got glassware in my mall, I've got, yeah, lots of things need this molten now. As molten, particularly this facility. Oh, that still functions. Alright, cool. What about you? You functioning? Not you, it's you. Hello, you. Yeah, this is fine. Alright. Good to know. I went like way beyond. Molten glass. Glass cores need it, optical sets need it, glass fibers need it. Those are all in my mall. Otherwise, glass itself is still used for some glassware recipes. And the empty petri dishes. Okay, those are like the two things that I cared about. So those are still using glass. I'll keep them as glass. That sounds like a wonderful idea. We'll keep those as glass. Sure, why not? What I do need, though, is to stack power. Empower the stacking. And that'll go down and be fine. I'll have my intended output of glass from over here, or at least close to it. As for you... Oh, right. That's a rather slow inserter. Move faster. Yeah. That's what I thought. I really don't see much of a way around being awful by doing this splitting shenaniganry. How am I going to do this? Go as straight as I can. Copy that. Oh. Well, ain't that nice right there, being a massive pain in the rear. Oh, that's also a nice, massive pain in the rear. Here, go and, be better. Have power. Have power. Ah, welcome. Welcome to the spot you need to exist. Ish. I need to clean a little space here. Which means clearing out some of this quartz ore. Make use of my massive underground distance. Clean out some of that. Get this nice little blueprint here. Can I get this out of the way? Yeah, I'm gonna bring this more over this way. Blueprint. Oh, that one's in the way? Really? Ugh. Ugh. How annoying. How annoying of you. There you go. None of that needs to exist in that form. Alright, there we go. Now, of course, I'm not actually using one of these requester train stops. I am using a regular train stop here. Which means I am actually loading fluid, not unloading fluid. Would be better if I had this on the other side, but oh well. Now, how in the F... Oh, that is such unfortunate spacing here. Can I do there? Yes. There we go. Pumping speed 3,000 per second. That is the idea. Is to be able to pump a lot. A lot. Allet. The mythical Allet. How's this doing? Yeah, pure sand, huh? If only we had more pure sand. If only more pure sand existed. If only more pure sand existed. It's sad that it's limited to 3,000 per second in this method of setup. It's actually more than 3,000. It's 3,000 plus like the 900 that's going this way to make all of the glass ever. Note, again, this value is greater than 120. It is limited to 120. It's so dumb. It's so dumb, but that's just how it is. This, by the way, is able to process the full, whatever, 470 units that it's supposed to, or 450 items per second. This can do it because it's a crafting speed 30, processing stuff into things. This is fine. This one works just fine. It should absolutely be able to process the full speed of things. It's just the loader that's the problem. Is it the same even with ultra-fast inserters, the 120 per second limit? Maybe. But no, inserters don't really, they don't follow the same recipe limitations, but I can see it being a issue that it can only move as fast as the tick rate allows it to move, which I'm guessing is exactly equal to 432,000 degrees per second. The amount that it holds is likely limited to the belt more so than the belt's throughput rather than the tick rate, because the belt can move the 450 items per second total. The belt can absolutely move that much stuff. Now, is the game able to have the inserter pick up faster than the tick rate items from a belt? I don't know. Yeah, that's the key. Can an inserter, stack inserter, pick up items at a rate faster than the tick rate? Huh? What now? What am I missing to get the red loader to the gray one? What are you referring to? What are you referring to? Yeah, I don't need anything faster than this red loader because that caps at 180 items per second, because the loader literally cannot load or unload faster than a rate of 120 items per second. That's why I am using those less efficient loaders. That's the only reason I am using those less different loaders. I have apparently broken something. That is what I broke. Belt braiding. I hate that concept, by the way, that a different type of underground belt is unique. That you can have that be a thing and that be a thing. And these are two independent underground systems. Like this. No. I don't like this. I don't like depending upon this, because it seems like a bug more than a mechanic. The belt box stacker is fine. It does its full throughput because it is operating at a crafting speed of 30. Crafting speed 30 there. And it's 5 items into 1 item, or 1 item into 5 items. The thing here works fine. Now, loading and unloading is the issue. Being able to actually load or unload, that is the issue with the belt boxes, considering they only have the 4 sides per box. So you would have to, if you're trying to stack something, do like 3 in to 1 out, and if you're trying to unstack something, you would have 1 in to up to 3 out, depending on how much you need of stuff. If you actually need more than 120 items per second of something, you would need more than 1 out of loader. So it's really only impacting the loaders, not the belt boxes from Deadlock's stuffs. I totally didn't actually add a train to the setup. I guess I'm over here to just clean some inventory. Yeah, that's the excuse I'll make. I also don't need to carry around regenerative heat exchangers anymore. That is an interesting little side effect, actually, of this hot air overhaul that's gone through, is I don't need to carry around those anymore. And I don't need to worry at all about hot air ever again. There was a desync. Oh noes. Oh noes. Well, I have 0 drop frames, so I don't know what that was from. All right, this is now full. Train. Might need more than 1, but we shall see. Enjoy the molten glass. Do I have any? Wow, you are like empty. My thingy needs stuffs. My Phydicis. My Phydicis needs a few things. Let me go and pick up a few units of rocket fuel for my Phydicis. I need just a few units of rocket fuel. I have used a significant amount of rail. A lot of this was rail. Right, did I need hot air for any of this? No. Good. Good. Give me... Let the rocket fuel flow. I will take 6 units for 2 trains. This didn't use hot air, right? For this? Yeah, this didn't use hot air. I'm trying to think of what other things I missed for my hot air trains to deliver hot air for. I missed this. Except this is not using hot air from the doohickey. This is using hot air from my mall. Or this will use hot air from my fluid bus. Alright, you. I can't believe I missed my lead! My lead and silver! Totally needs hot air, right? We need the hot air for this as well. Uh-oh. That's unfortunate spacing. There you go. Now, somewhere over here... Ah, hello, hot air. Let's connect up to you. There you go. Enjoy your hot air. Enjoy the hot air for the lead and silver. Might want to do something very specific with this lead and silver. I don't actually have any of my casting units. Alright, something very specific to do with this. Yeah, that's important. Right there, that one. I actually don't care whatsoever about the lead, but I'll do it anyway. It's the silver I care about. 'Cause silver is fetal serum. I want all of that ever. Alright, going back so I can set up this train station. Finish setting up this train station. Yes, update for Molten! I have a big thingy. Yes, I'm updating you for Molten. Thanks. Thanks for the tip for updating for Molten. Alright, you. This is going to be the Molten Glass Station 1. And up here, I'm going to need a couple more depots. I am going to need 2 additional depots. As much as I don't like doing it this way, I shall. Why exactly did I have to choose that exact spot for you? Excuse me. Go away. That's the one. Right there. That is the way. That needs to be one of those. That there. Alright, we're good. Doinky. Which do I want to be the bypass? Good question. Well, I think I'd rather have these be next to each other so this bottom can be the bypass. And I just need that for a signal. Alright, we're good. This, of course, is Molten Glass Depot 1. Applied to both of those. Then add the stuffs. This is going to be under... what? Coal processing? No, this is not added under coal processing as a fluid. This is under raw ores. Alright, Molten Glass, Depot 1. You're going to follow the same rules as Nextlit, where you're going to wait for 5 seconds. So it will either empty itself or leave after 5 seconds. Theoretically, I would imagine that it would be able to empty itself within 5 seconds, based off the pumps that I have here. Alright, so you are going to be Molten Glass Station to Depot. Once you are full, and then circuit condition, and you are good to go. It's going to loop back and then immediately go to hang out at its depot. Yes, I am doing hot air exclusively from a central location. That is exactly correct. That is precisely correct. Accurate. Hot air is being produced in one very specific location. It is being produced right here. Right here. This is it. I had set up this... My voice died. My voice. My voice died. I can't talk. Wow. Okay. Clear. Clear. Clear that voice. Clear it. Clear it. Talk more. Talk more so that I can talk. I am making the outlet gas 4 over here. That is what I'm doing. I'm making outlet gas 4 and doing all of that to do hot air. Because hot air was changed to require all of those things. That is what happened. It got changed to require all those things.